What if I told you that mastering two crucial elements of any map could instantly make you a better player in Tarkov? Forget the aim trainer for a second. Understanding spawns and extracts is a real game changer. That benefit, well, it makes or breaks the game. That will reveal secrets to navigating those complex environments. You need the edge you need the very first second of your next match. Enjoy this video on customs, how to escape. First thing you want to do, look at the map. Alright? Map will make or break. Understand where you spawned. So let's pull up the customs map here. As we load into our first raid, show you where we spawned. It's looking like I'm in practice mode right now, just to show you what we're going to be working. Let's head outside, and I'll pinpoint where we first spawned. So, we are right here on the map. Now, there's many places we can go. What we're going to do first is check our extracts, alright? Like, we have B13, Dorms, Crossroads, Trailer Park, Rule Off, Roadblock, Road Passage, and Poison. For right now, we'll be focusing on Dorms, Trailer Park, Rule Off, and the Railroad Passage. So, we're here on the train tracks. There's an extract back here, 14. No, that can't be right. And depending on where you spawn on the determines what extracts you will have. In today's video, we will be diving in, going over this map, customs, as well as a few hotkeys. Help make your break. So, we're over here. Let's see. Sniper scav spawn here, here, this building, and these smokestacks, right? Let's see if we can take them out one shot. Probably not, but or try, right? Now, what you just witnessed me do is Alt plus T. I will put that on the screen. What that does is it lets you check your magazine. Very useful to have, that way you know how much ammo you have left when you go into your next fight. Press tab, check out your inventory. I'm running spare ammo, which when you reload, if you do not have space, you will drop the mag. Be wary of that. As you can see, this says that it's almost full. I keep ammo in my pouch. So bring it up here and top up the mag. Simple as that. Now let's head into points of interest, shall we? A lot of your tasks will rely here, and a few other random select places. For one of them, let's head over to what we call gas, as you will need to put down a lot of scavs. Like I said, this is AI mode just so I can get this video out for you. Difficulty varies. So, we're not going to actually take this way. My fault. Run around. Run into here. If you notice down at the bottom left, there another one? In the bottom, you'll notice 2 bars. 3, actually, if you use the mouse scroll wheel. Those bars indicate are player movement speed while walking. Top one. Blue is your fatigue on aiming. Green is sprinting. Those you always need to keep an eye on. We'll also pull up the health. You'll see you have hydration and energy consumption. Those hydration reaches 0, you will experience dehydration. Energy consumption reaches 0, you will not regain stamina. On top of that, you will suffer pain. But now, let's get into some points of interest. Here we have new gas. What? How it is EP fuel. Now, keep in mind, this area has a boss spawn potential. You do not want to deal with that. Just starting out. At least idleman typically has 4 to 6 guards with him at all time. Very accurate. Pretty difficult to kill at a low level. Now, we're gonna run back the way we came. Remember old gas. We'll be coming back here soon. I'm going to show you new gas. Another spot where you have a task where what you will do, we'll run over to the train yard right here. Right, not the train yard. Railroad tracks. Crash train. You can either go up and across or under the bridge. And as you can see, there are scabs here. Put that one down. Put that one down as well. Now, there's a green flare here. Why? Because this is going to be used as our extract for video. Bring this up, you will see the dorms be question marks, right? That's because that car is not always there. At the same time, this green flare right here is not always lit. So, if you ever have old gas station, Nextville, which, my apologies, we do not. This green flare is lit. We'll run inside, run down the stairs, open this metal door, and come right here. Like that, we'll extract. Now, let's head over to the green flare extract, which is also rather close. And don't forget that you can leave, unless you rebind. But what we're going to do, we're going to run from where we were previously on those railroad tracks. We're round old gap through this little metal doorway. This would be your next. You do need a green flare, which will go in special. Your PMC. What you'll see here is signal flare area. Our green flare. There are snipers. I don't have a green flare with me, but you'll pop it, shoot it up, and then run down below. Run down. Now, another piece of advice. I will detail on the map where we are now. We are right here. So, there's a few notable areas. For another task, there's posters that you would need to put down. I will show you where. You have to hide them. They're the arena posters for breath. We'll run over here. Also, as you can see, I do have a laser sight on my gun. I use the Clash, which has both a flashlight and laser light. But notable area, which is technically the boss's hideout or the boss for this map, is here. So let's dive into it. We've got a few things in here, looks like. Pretty cool. Take that stuff. Now don't forget. Shift, click, control, click. We'll move items over here. No more of the click, drag, click, drag. Alright. Here's a notable map. Located here. Now, another one is what we call rack house. Directly out. What we'll do is we'll run out. Always be aware of your surroundings as well. These are typically hot zones for other PMCs. There's multiple ways to go. You can go through this door. You can go upstairs, or you can go around to the other door. Come in here. There's typically a lot of health spawns. Or so labeled CMS and survival kits, so on and so forth. There's also a potential for keys to spawning. Ammo spawn and a key spawn in this box. Fine. They're not always there. Sometimes someone else is already taken. There's also a hot zone for scavs, so I do recommend being careful about how dusty. Also, your game might not look. We'll go over the settings after that I use to make my game look bright, vibrant, so that I can see even the darkest layer. Let's over to our next extract, shall we? Move off. We will not be extracting it. It's weird. Unfinished business. Move off. And right here, between this tank, my laser sight is. This gate. Sit here, do extract. Get out. I don't want to extract. As you can see, it is now green. Crossroads. We'll show you crossroads. It'll also show you door. I don't have any. Get out that way. Check that out. Should be good. But from Ruoff, Smokestack, you can either take this bridge or what's called Scav Bridge on the other side, or just walk through right here. Another notable zone. I'll also show you various, on our way back, various tasks as well. Some of which you will need, some of which. This is what we call Big Red. Red is located here with multiple extracts around it. For a couple of your tasks, you will need the Tarkov Director's Key. It can be found in these places, or on scavs, and in objectives. You will open this door. There'll be a few things. There'll be a few rooms. That one. And you can't really see it. That one. You'll have to grab various items throughout there. Yeah. Really big red. We'll go back out the front. Run. Straight ahead. Coming out this way. I will show you two extracts. We won't be going over to them at this time. This is just your information. And this rock right here, back green area, extract. This right here takes you to, not mistaken, customs or shoreline. I do apologize for not remembering, as I don't typically, we don't typically use the transits. There's one transit in particular that I do like. Another notable place. Oops. This warehouse. Not really warehouses, it's more of fence. There's typically a pretty generous amount of loot around here. We'll run through this whole tanker right here. We'll have to be marked for a prepper quest. Walk up, you'll have to mark in a special slot. Or you keep one in your pouch. It will use it from your pouch. But here is, which one is this? Transit to interchange. I realized that I am broke. You interact. You can transfer things to your stashes. Like I said, for the Park Exfil, right there. And then the other one that we are going to is Crossroads. Crossroads is this green shrub. They're pointed here on the map, opposite side. Big. See? Walking right here. Get out. I don't typically have this one ever, nor do I take it. I typically try to stick with go off the part. Okay. Unless we flip spawns. Then I use. Now, let's get in where all the action goes down, shall we? Load a command. Okay, I do apologize. I take care of a few things. We are back though. For this next task, I'm going to show you. I recommend bringing some because this next portion, we're going to take the bridge that I had mentioned earlier, right down. Put that up so you can see. Go off right there. This is the one we will be using today. I'm going to go across the bridge, look for the sniper scav, and put him down. Seamlessly. We'll wait for all of our stamina to regen. Does regen when you stand still. I should say it regens faster when you stand still. What we're going to do, we're going to go back. Little pro tip, run up to these, look up and wiggle back and forth. Most of the time you will be able to go over it. But I believe that is mostly on the map, just the mall map. If you would like a video on that, so we're going to go through this little hole. Watch out for the fire. Rather. We are right here. Crack house. I'll show you crack houses around. There. These little ones you can go into. Get some good loot as well. But I'm focusing mostly on task. For this one, we'll need to grab a key. Located here. In this body. Picture of it. We'll open this. There'll be a locket that you have to grab. Image of that here. Now where we got that key. Where we're headed now. This is where I recommend. We saw another scav. That seems like it's actually a guard. I think I have bosses enabled. But Rashala will also spawn here. Or our next. Let's see. Was this a guard? No. Just more dressed up. We are going to come through location. Highway. Main road, I should say. Main road. We're going to head over to. This is a high point of interest for anyone. Thing. Boss spawns. Team scenes can spawn rather close, and numerous scavs. There's a lot taking place. Come in. Of the first doors. What do we want to try? 103. Not let us in. 5. Nothing. There are various keys for every door. There's always a high. This door you open. We'll run up to the second floor. You'll know that it says if it's the 2-story or 3-story in the key description. We are in the 3-story. Stories right there. We'll break this glass and open this back door, as long as this is the one that can hear people. And right there, your next extract. This is the Dorms VX build. It requires rubles at least 5,000 starting. The higher your scab rate, the less money it takes. Let's head on up to the 3-story. Just kidding, it's locked, so don't do that. You might end up getting shot by scabs, PMCs, or even bosses. Like I said, this is a hot zone for Rashala. He loves to spawn with his guards, and they love you damn. You can run up top of here. Weapon crate right here. Typically houses some decent supplies. Hello. We'll open that. Apparently it doesn't want to work. Okay, on to the next. The 2-story dorms, there are various tasks here as well. But this is dorms. Overlooks all costumes. Onward shall go. Now, that's not all. There are various key spawns in here, of which I believe is the 2-story. But typically, check jackets. Keys love to spawn in jackets. You'll find random various things throughout here. Always check the jackets. This Michael Myers mask. I don't know where he is. We're going to ignore him. We're going to run back to another key. I think we'll need. Find a folder. And from there, open on the map where you must go, you must traverse, we will extract. And that is my beginner guide customs. If you would like a more in-depth guide, or if you would like help, feel free. Join the Discord, link below, send me a message, ask for help. I will be creating a Tarkov guide with all of the maps in the Discord, with help, with pointers, key points, various things, as I want to help this game enjoy their time on. I know that when I first started, I had a friend that took me through it, and he knew quite a bit, but I would say he has stopped playing. I have gained more map knowledge than him, and so we're going to come back. I'm sorry, not big red, smokestacks. There's a body in the bushes. This body always has a key on it. Constant unknown key. This opens the bunkhouse. Here, the map. Grab that. Run around. I typically run around crack house. Back, old gas. Underneath, bridge gas. There will be this bunkhouse right here. Like this. And you will grab a folder from there. Let's take Rue off, and I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Means the world to me. And to yes. See you guys later. Peace.